Steph Curry, Jason. This is a subject that I'm sure everyone in the rundown looked at and like, wow, Steph Curry's too good for 2K? Is that possible? And the answer is
yes.
Yes, he is, because Steph Curry is almost incomprehensible to imagine how good this guy can be and translate that over to a video game.
So basically what the major issue with Steph Curry in 2K is that, and this is a regular complaint that if you read through the forums on Reddit and NBA 2K's like blog, right? It's not, when you play as Steph Curry, it's not a realistic take of Steph Curry. They spend so much time getting the moves down. You can play as classic Allen Iverson, and the step back, the crossovers, how he attacks the rim are identical to Allen Iverson in his prime. Michael Jordan, same way. Larry Bird, all the classic guys they got down. And with the newer guys, Kevin Durant has kind of an awkward shot, and they get that down perfectly. LeBron attacking the rim, they get that down perfectly. Steph Curry is in the game, for whatever reason, simulation-wise, is no different than any other spot-up three-point shooter. And the problem is he's very different than any other NBA three-point shooter that has ever seen. So while you watch Steph Curry in the NBA and he has two guys contesting him, creating the tiniest amount of space and getting a shot off, and it goes in, it almost never does in 2K. So two awesome quotes from Steph from the 2K guys, because this is like a Rubik's Cube to them. Mm-hmm. They can't figure him out. So two quotes we have from the 2K guys. I think the first is the stats quote. Because Curry has savagely ripped apart the game of basketball, NBA 2K16 doesn't know what to do with him. Earlier this month, ESPN asked 2K to run 50 simulations of Curry in the 15-16 season, and his stats were consistently worse than they are in the real life. Notably, in 2K16, he averaged 28.5 points a game. In real life, he's at 29.8. They continue to say, this was thanks to Kotaku and Forbes, to be completely honest, we are still looking for ways to better translate his game into NBA 2K. Gameplay director Mike Wang told Forbes in an interview published yesterday, he's a rule breaker when it comes to jump shooting. He becomes a problem in the video game world. We've been trying to train our gamers to know that certain types of shots should be rewarded versus others. So one of the biggest changes they made to 2K16 is if you are open and you take a shot and you don't perfectly time it, it might not go in. Sometimes it will. They reward you for good shot selection. If you play NBA 2K12 and you use Carmelo Anthony when he first came to the Knicks, you can be contested by 5 guys. Same with Kobe Bryant in like 2010. You can be contested with 5 guys. You can be taking the worst shots. You will shoot 50% from the field, and you will score 80 points if you take every shot with them. Just not realistic, right?
Yeah.
So they've made the game more realistic, but now they've spent so much time trying to do it that they can't make Steph Curry realistic.
Yeah, and it's
what do you do?
It's the different side of it. It's like, how do you make a guy who is out of this world
in this world
in a game? Like, it's a game that is out of the world. It's hard to compromise. But at the same time, I read a few of the comments on the forum on Reddit, and it's like some guys like, I just want to be able to drive and shoot without having to set myself up for the shot. Right. The way
that's
Steph Curry can in a game, there is no significant indicator of like, all right, he's going to shoot. No, wait, now he's going to shoot because he can shoot in transition better than anyone. I specifically remember a couple of games ago, he's cornered to the right-hand side. There's 3 guys with him. He's off balance. He moves back. He's almost out of bounds, and he shoots, and it goes in because he does it so regularly that it's not a fluke. Like, there's once in a while in 2K you'll shoot randomly. I remember you shot one with Porzingis from like 40 whatever feet back, and
it's about his range.
You get the random ones that go in, but with Steph Curry, it shouldn't be random. It should be random that you miss. That's what it is, because when you shoot so regularly, and even if I've noticed this in 2K, and it happens quite a lot, you could go on a hot streak and consistently go, but if your timing is a slight bit off, it's the game's indicator of being like, all right, time to make it realistic. Miss that one, but that's potentially true for everyone, but not for Steph Curry.
But not for Steph, at least in that sense of it. And look, Steph's had games where he goes 1 for 12 from the three-point line. It's happened a few times. He's also made at least 1 3-pointer in a game for the last, I think, 120. He's on like a close to breaking, I believe, Kyle Korver's record, if I'm correct. And what's amazing about that, which means if you play a game of 2K with Steph Curry, it would be unrealistic for you to not make 1 3-pointer. So if you go 0 for 8, sorry, game, you're not that realistic because Curry's done it for the last freaking year and a half, 2 years. Yeah. So what do you do? I don't know. Because these guys throw on all the sensors for guys like LeBron and Curry, and they motion track you to make the shot identical. His shot looks, everything from when he actually takes the shot and goes up looks exactly like Curry's shot.
Yeah.
With every player. It's amazing how they do it with every player. If you play with the classic team and Sean Marion,
I love playing
you're
with Sean
shooting
Marion.
from the belly.
I love that team. That's the Phoenix Suns, and you've got Sean Marion on one end, and then you've got Steve Nash on the other, and then Stoudemire in the center. It's a great team to play with, but I will consistently crack up. I will shoot with Sean Marion, and I don't care where it goes in or not, because I just love to see how the game simulates that shot, because that's the way he's played that way, and it's so uncoordinated. He's a Thomas Muller of the basketball world, the way he shoots, but it's hilarious to watch.
It's a good reference. They give Curry as a 97 ranking in NBA 2K. Maybe they should make it like a 98.
If you're going to put Steph Curry in a classic team 5-10 years from now, whatever, you could take all of his seasons, put them together, and come up with a regular season rating. But at the moment, should Steph Curry not be, his form at the moment, be a 98 or a 99?
He's got to be mortal. So he's a 97, so a 98.
That one rating.
I know that one rating. In FIFA, that's like a huge jump. In
Messi's
NBA,
one over Ronaldo is a million times better.
Right, exactly. That's how they break it down, though. And for FIFA's sake, they do. The ratings are different. But I just want to be able to go behind the back, cross over 3 guys, and take a 32-foot jumper and hit nothing but net 3 straight times. I'm not asking for that much.
You're asking for what we've seen.
I want to take half-court shots every game, and I want half of them to go in. I want to take hallway shots.
I want to be able to play horse with his dad and be able to do some of the same shots that he did.
There's a lot of things we want, but NBA 2K hopefully makes the changes. These are all things that NBA 2K will probably or try to figure out for 2K17, or maybe release an update for 2K16. Maybe they'll call it Steph Curry mode.
Yeah, they should just start him green. The way you're on that hot streak.
If you hit it perfectly.
Just start that way, and then it's up to you to mess it up if you completely throw his shot off.
Yeah.
Nonetheless,
they
you
even
get
get
it
like the half dunks that he does down. That they do really well. If they try to dunk with Curry, it goes up and like kind of barely grazes the rim. Deadspin ran my favorite article of the year, which was "Can Steph Curry dunk?" And of all the gifts, he can. I've seen him do it in practice.
He's done it in the All-Star game.
He did it in an All-Star game. It's just the idea is like, can this guy dunk?
You're not the best unless you can dunk.
You can like, favorite, and subscribe to TYT Sports on YouTube if you're watching over on other platforms. And make sure to go
right here
over to Facebook.com/TYT Sports, Twitter.com/TYT Sports. Like and follow us on those platforms as well for constant updates on sports news, on some memes and GIFs. Our EP and our Francis Maxwell, our FP, are both on the GIF and meme creation. The commanders of the meme creation GIF people. How about that?
Is that my official title?
At Francis_Maxwell, at JasonRuben91.
And tweet at Francis Maxwell on Twitter and ask him to give me the name.
It doesn't exist. It's a robot.
Well, I want it.
He's got no followers.
I'm done with the underscore.
It's never posted a tweet.
He's done it just to spite me.
How do you know it's a he? Francis also is a girl's name.
I think it's a Rangers fan.